Hi guys, just thought I would pop in and do this Halloween wreath tutorial with you all. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty author, so welcome. This is my craft room in my unfinished basement. Got some runaway stuff here. So we'll just wait and see if somebody pops on and we can go ahead and get started. Anyway, today what I'm going to show you is how to make this really cool Halloween wreath. So the one that I'm going to be making is going to be a little bit different than this. There we go. I think I'm straight now. So I'm going to teach you how to do this. If you have questions, please feel free to ask them down in the comments. I will try to answer as I'm going along, but I'll be busy putting this together, so it may be a little tough for me to see that. If you like the video, then please share it with your friends so that they can also see. Be sure to like my page, Crafty Author. You can also follow my blog at www.craftyauthor.com. I am on YouTube under the Crafty Author. And all of my videos are actually on my blog, so you can just click on the video tab and you can see everything that I've made up to date. So let's get started. I'm going to just put this over here, and I'm going to show you what you're going to need. So you're going to need one of these. It's going to be your wreath. This is what you're going to attach all of your goodies to. Okay? It doesn't have to have the pre-made pipe cleaners on it. You can buy just a regular green one. You can actually get them at the dollar store. So you could buy actually all of this at the dollar store. I didn't make it to the dollar store yesterday. I ended up going to Hobby Lobby. So either way, hey Ashley, thanks for joining me. Hi Sarah. And so there's that. I picked up some ribbon that we're going to incorporate into the wreath. This will be my first time incorporating ribbon. So, that'll be fun. Who knows? I'm a hot mess sometimes, let me tell you. I bought a pack of spiders. This is going to be for my grandson. So, my daughter wanted me to make a wreath for him, so for their door, so I'm going to do that. We have a boo sign. I don't know if we're going to use this. It's kind of heavy, but I thought it was cute, so we'll see what happens in the end. You're going to need some pipe cleaners. You can get these at the dollar store as well. It doesn't matter what color you get. I just went ahead and picked up a pack of orange and black ones because it's Halloween. You can use any color. I've used any color. They work great. You will need a hot glue gun. You will need glue sticks. You will need lots and lots of glue. I have a witch hat. I have a spider with bells on it. I have some witch legs. A pumpkin, because we're going to turn her into we're going to turn the pumpkin into a witch. And I think that's it, except for I forgot to mention probably the most important part. You're going to need deco mesh. So you can get this at the dollar store, and you can also get it at Joann's or Hobby Lobby or Michael's. This stuff is pretty expensive if you're buying at a craft store. So unless you have a coupon or they're running a special or whatever, I'd go to the dollar store for this, guys, because it's pretty pricey stuff. You will end up getting smaller rolls at the dollar store. So you'll need probably, I always err on the side of caution and have more than what I need. So I would buy 6 of each color. This has 30 feet in it, so this is what we're doing with ours. I have orange and green. So I will be cutting these because you are going to need also a pair of scissors. And if you're going to be working with any of like these types of things, you're going to need a pair of wire cutters to cut through the wires. If you're not, then you don't need to worry about it. These are relatively inexpensive. I picked these up. I think they were like $7.99. I got them at Joann's. They're in the floral department. They're like $7.99, and I had like a 70% off coupon, so dirt cheap for me. I never shop without a coupon, people. I am the world's cheapest crafter, seriously. Okay, so we're going to get started here. You can cut your deco mesh. I'm going to actually move the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. So just bear with me for a second because I still have not figured out how this thing works. I want you to be able to see what I'm going to be doing. So just give me a second. I'm sorry. I apologize for this, but you're going to want to see. I think you can see me here. Can you guys see me right here? You don't look at my face. You're going to be looking at the table. I got it. I think you've got it all figured out. You find out that you don't. Oh, I think we're good right here. All right. I've already started cutting our mesh, okay? I just wanted to prepare it so that it wouldn't be quite as if you have trouble seeing what I'm doing, let me know. And I'm throwing things. Oh man, you guys. Sorry. It's early on a Saturday for me. Okay. So what I've started doing is cutting our deco mesh. I like to bud them up together. So I have the green and I have orange. And that's what I'm going to finish cutting here for right now. I like to use a cutting mat with a rotary cutter. It goes quicker for me. I like it best. I cut them at 10 inches, okay? So you need something to rule this out, but you can cut it any way you want. You don't have to use a rotary cutter. You don't have to have a mat. I will recommend putting something down on your table because deco mesh is very, very messy, okay? And it does stick to each other. So, it can be a pain in the rump sometimes. Go ahead and cut some more of this. And we're just about to the end of these two rolls, which is good because they're giving me a hard time right now. There's that one. Now I know if I can squeak one more out of here. And it looks like I probably can. So I'll show you what it's like when you're cutting with scissors. If I can get it to behave, which I can't. So, like I said, this stuff can be a real joy to work with. You just have to be patient. Okay, here's my scissors. And I'm just looking at the 10-inch mark right here. I know you can't see it because I'm not zooming in, but trust me, it's at 10 inches. I'm just eyeballing it. And then you just cut. It's that simple. So, I use the rotary cutter because it's a little faster. And that's about it. Alright? So, we're good with this one. This one's done. And then we have these rolls. So you want to pre-cut your rolls before you start, because if you don't and you start working on your wreath and you have to stop in the middle of it, it's not going to be that fun. So we're going to go ahead and do these rolls. And since when I first did the first cut, I put the orange on the bottom, now I am going to put the green on the bottom. You'll see what I mean here in just a second. Okay. I appreciate your patience, guys. But this is how you make the wreath. I'm going to get all this stuff done first. I have my trash bin under here, in case you're wondering why I keep bending over this way. Oh, why do they tape all this? You know, I mean, I would say that one tape was sufficient. You don't need it taped 4,000 times. Okay. So when I first started cutting these, I had the orange on the bottom because that's the color that I'm going to want it to pop on some parts of the wreath. But this time we're going to switch it up and I'm going to do this part. I'm going to do the green. Okay, and here's what I do. So I just line it up. I have the roll here. Okay. Green is down first. Now I'm just going to roll the orange on top of it. So now the green will become the primary color when we start rolling. Alright, so let's cut some of these. I gotta find a new spot for it here on my table. Oops. Okay, and if you're working with a rotary cutter, you want to close the blade. Don't be like me and leave it open. That's really stupid. Green is the primary color. Orange was the primary on this. And I don't think we're going to cut as much of this as we are the other. We're just going to use this kind of to add a pop of color, which is what I did with the other wreath, the one that I showed you, the finished one. This will actually fill in pretty quickly once we start putting it on the wreath, on the wire. It goes fairly quick. It's a little time consuming, but not like you would think. The thing that takes probably the most time is the cutting. Okay. And it doesn't matter when you're doing this. You can alternate them, like orange, green, or however. I just start grabbing stuff. There's no rhyme or reason to what I do. I will reiterate this once again. There is no right or wrong way to craft. It's whatever your creative mind comes up with. I know there are some people out there who will tell you, you have to do it this way. No, you don't. You do it the way you want to do it and the way that you like it. Okay? As long as you have the basics, you can do whatever you want. Okay. We're starting to get quite a bit here. So I see that that's blocking the view. I will move it here in a second. I am just still cutting. That's all I'm doing. So, nothing new. Okay? Your way so you can see. Man, these things are all over the place. What's everybody doing today besides watching me make a mess? You have big plans? Anybody going to go to the new Denver Outlet Mall that just opened? It's pretty cool. I've been there. They have some awesome stores. My poor son, he had to go with me. He was like, Mom, you're torturing me. It was fun. Alright, so I'm going to stop cutting for now. If I need more, I will cut a little bit more. Okay? But for right now, we're just going to stop. I'm going to put this aside. And now we're going to start. Oh, we got to cut some ribbon too. Good fun times here. Why am I dropping everything today? Lots of glitter, folks. You always want to make sure you put down something that's kind of a protective for your table. So, I'm going to cut through the ribbon. Again, 10 inches is what I'm cutting the ribbon. We're not going to get real crazy with ribbon. It just adds a little extra coolness to your wreath. Yeah, you can really tell where I've been cutting on this one. I'm just going to cut one spool of this ribbon. I have another one, so if we need to add more, we can. But right now, I think I'll just stick with this. Cutting the ribbon 10 inches. Just like I did the pieces. The mesh. I made one of these wreaths for Christmas last year too, and it turned out so cute. It was so cute. I probably should have done a video on how to do it. It was amazeballs, but I didn't. Alright, so now we have our ribbon pieces cut. My table is full, so I have to find a place to stick this. It's going to be over by my glue gun. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our handy dandy little wire wreath thing. I'm going to remove the cutting board. I have another protective cutting board underneath here, so I'm not too worried about it. So you can either, cold coffee, yum. You can either start on the outside or you can start on the inside. And I am going to start on the inside, okay? So the wreath that I showed you when we started, originally, what I was going to do was I was going to do the inside and the outside, but the wreath filled in so much when I did the inside that I didn't need to. So, we're going to go on the inside. So, here we go. I'm going to slide the comments so I can make sure that everybody can see me. So, I'm going to pop these little boogers up for right now. Okay, this is when you're going to need your pipe cleaners. Even if you choose to buy one like this, you're still going to need pipe cleaners for the way that I do this. If you're just going to roll the mesh in here, you don't need it. But I don't do mine that way, and so therefore, going to need pipe cleaners. I'm going to probably just do some of these glitter ones. We'll pull those out first. I like glitter. See, they're so pretty. I love glitter. Alright. I know I'm weird. It's okay. I've been told that many times. Alright. The first thing that you're going to do, we'll start with one of these. Okay? All you're going to do is grab it. And you're just going to, you can roll it. But I just kind of smash it. And then go like this. I just kind of make a pocket. So just like a V. That's how we do this. You can do it with more than one. We could take an orange one if we wanted to, and we could also put it with this and make a V. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to find one of these guys. And you're just going to twist it on. Just twist. That's it. That's how easy it is, kids. And then what I do is I pull it to the back side because you don't really want it up there showing. So we have our first loop on. See? Okay. So we're going to continue. Now I'm going to fill in all the way to the next one. Okay? And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab. So I'm probably definitely going to have to cut more of the green. But then we're going to take an orange and I'm going to pop it in up top where I made the V, like that. And then I'm going to tie it around the wire. On the back. I will trim all of these up once I'm done, okay? I'm not going to worry about them right now. I think I need to probably put some ribbon in here. So I'm going to cut just a V. It doesn't have to be perfect, because Lord knows mine won't be. Don't stab yourself with scissors. It won't be fun. So you're going to fold this one so that the nice side is up, so that when you set it down, that's going to come out. They're all falling on my chair. I'm just going to set it on top, and boom, okay? And I'm just going to use a little twisty tie. You can twisty tie it like this before you put it on. I've done this so many different ways. It really doesn't matter. It's all in what you are comfortable with and what you're looking to accomplish. So, go. Now it's on. Now I got some ribbon in there. I'm going to take the next one. Pretty easy, huh, guys? Pretty easy. Black. Sometimes you have to flip it over to see what you're doing here. There we go. So, like I said, I'm just going along the back row, or the inner row, I'm sorry, not the back, duh. The inner row, the inside one. I will decide if I'm going to do anything with this outside one once I get to more of what I'm looking at. Okay, so this side is pretty full, so I don't think I need to add any more. I'm going to start now working my way around here. It's just the same thing. Just keep going around. until you get your desired look. You know, I probably need to cut some V's in these so that I'm not wasting a lot of time here. Is everybody loving the fall weather? I am. It's really, really nice. It's nice not to be sweating to death. Although I'm not ready to freeze to death either. But I will enjoy that today. You want to hear something really funny? My husband is playing golf. He's in a golf tournament today. And it's really cold outside. He was not too happy when he had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go play in it. I was like, I'll teach ya. Playing golf in October. But it's Colorado, so anything can happen. Last week it was almost 90 degrees, so. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Just keep going. Oh, yep, we're going to have to cut more. Oh, one more and then we're going to be starting on the next row. Yay! First row's done. What do you think? Pretty cute, right? Like I said, these fill in really quickly. Let me do the ones I cut. Alright, so the next row I'm going to start, and I am going to attach it to this little guy right here that's already on my wreath. Instead of using one of my own pipe cleaners, I'm just going to attach to that. Okay, and like I said, you do not need to buy this kind of a wreath to do this. You can actually buy, just buy one at the dollar store. What am I doing? I just told you not to do that myself. Sometimes I think it's just easier to do to buy the dollar store one. I'm getting hot now. Working over here. I'm going to put another ribbon in here. I am so hungry right now. You know what sounds good? Italian food. Oh, gosh, it sounds really good. Did you know that I hate spaghetti? I know. People give me a hard time about it all the time. I do not like spaghetti. I will eat it though. It's not my favorite. Does anybody have any questions so far? Trying to keep track here. Okay. There again. We're ready to start our next row. Moving right along. This is actually going faster than I thought it would. Took me a longer time to do it last time than it is this time. Hey Dawn, how are you? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Where did it go? Couldn't remember which side I was working on. Imagine that. I probably forgot to mention that the ribbon that I am using is a wired ribbon. So it's good in the aspect that you can bend it. I'm doing pretty good. Just busy. It's called Deco Mesh. D-E-C-O Mesh. And you can get it at any craft store, or you can get it at the dollar store. I don't know, do you guys have Dollar Trees there? Because if you have Dollar Tree, you can get it there. You can also get your ribbon there. But yes, Deco Mesh is awesome stuff. It sticks to each other pretty well. So you want to, and it's real glittery. So if you're going to use Deco Mesh, then you're going to want to have something down on your table to protect it. But it's easy to work with. I mean, as far as making stuff. So, yeah. My craft room will be a mess by the time I'm done. I am working on a second Harry Potter quilt. And it has been a nightmare. I remember when I finished my first one. I love it too. Love me some glitter. When I finished the first quilt, I was like, I'll never make another one ever, ever, ever again. And then after my daughter got married, and I had absolutely nothing to do because there were no more projects, I was like, oh God, what am I going to do now? Start another Harry Potter quilt. Yeah. Told my husband, next time I get ideas like this, no. Just say no. Because it is time consuming. So, Dawn, all I'm doing is attaching when I can find the other ends of the pipe cleaners. I'm just wrapping them around in the back just to kind of stabilize it and so that it won't poke everybody. So that's what I was doing with that one. Alright, we're getting pretty close. I don't know, I may have to stick some in the, I might have to put some on the outside. Who would have thought? That must mean I'm not putting enough on there. I don't know. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll teach you how to make your own. Those things are so cool, but they are really tough to do. They call it the Harry Potter quilt. It is called the Project of Doom. And it is called that for a reason, let me tell you. It's pretty... Whoa, my earring came off. It's crazy. I wonder where the back is. Still in my ear. I think I'm losing it today. I've been dropping everything. And now I've ripped my earring out of my ear. My hair is a mess. Who knows? Maybe I need to go back to bed. I don't know. Yeah. Good times. You doing anything fun today? Is it hot there today, Dawn? Or is it cold? Oh, you did. Fun stuff. You got your blood work. Yeah, that's always a good time, huh? Is it? Yeah, it's chilly here too. It's pretty cold. People were saying that it actually snowed here last night. Like little flakes. I didn't see it. I was asleep, but I believe it. It's freezing here. I woke up this morning and everything was wet outside, and I don't know. I love fall. I've been really ready for it. But now that it's here, I'm not so sure. Why am I losing? There it is. Yeah, I think I just like running around half naked in cute summer clothes, you know. Come on, little Wreath. Work with me. Why? You know what? I'll just fix that problem right now. Yes, I will. Let me put this on here real quick and then I'll show you, okay? The wreath, right? You want me to hold the wreath up? That's what we have so far. And this is what we have left to do. So not too bad. Yeah. Not your shirt. Oh, what? Not my pink shirt. The wreath. Did you see the wreath when I showed it when we first started? Here, I'll show you. I'll be right back. Take me 2 seconds. If I can hold it. That's what it looks like when it's done, depending on what you stick on it. It's cool, huh? Thank you. Not my shirt. Ah, girl. You crack me up. So are you feeling good then? You feeling better? Or are you still kind of feeling me? No. No. I don't personally spray them to keep them from getting stupid. Good. I'm glad to hear that. No, I don't spray them at all. And I've had I have one that I made last year, a Halloween one. It actually held up pretty well without having to spray the ends from getting stupid. The ends are going to get stupid anyway, though. It's just, it's deco mesh. That's how it works. If you wanted to do, like, I probably should have mentioned that you can actually do this with, like, burlap. And you could burn the ends, like, on the burlap to keep it from fraying. But I don't. I don't do it. So, that is a good question, though. Let's see here. What did I just do? Did it backwards. It's a lot of fun. She'll love it. Cool. When you make it, do me a favor. Share it underneath this video so I can see what you've done. That would be cool. I'd love to see what you're going to do. It's something that's fun to do, like on just a, you know, like on a Saturday afternoon if you're bored. You know, take you probably about an hour to do it. That's really neat. Yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Maybe, hey, if you share your pictures, would you mind if I shared them on my blog? I love it. Lots of skull. That'd be cool. Yep, I'm doing this one for, this one is for my grandbaby, for his house. So he, I should have done lots of skulls, but since he's only like, he's less than 2. He thinks those things are scary. Perfect, cool, yay. Yeah, I made, you probably saw them, the little pumpkins for my table in my dining room. And he came over and he was like, ooh. So now every time he's over here, because I watch him every Sunday, he loves to play with those little pumpkins. Yeah. That's awesome. You know, my mom does this with me too. I got her started on them too, and now she's made a Bronco one and all kinds of stuff. It's really funny. She loves to make them. Okay, here's where we're at so far. Do you think I'm going to need to put some on the outside? Or do you think it's all good on the inside? Yeah, Dollar Tree. Yep. Yes, ma'am. And you can even buy all the little goodies there too. Like the spiders and the skulls and skeletons and all of that stuff. They had a really nice selection. So yeah. That's normally where I get my stuff. I wished I had done that this time. Cost me a lot at Hobby Lobby. But they had some cute stuff there too. So. It's deco mesh. It's probably in your, so if you're going to Dollar Tree to find it, it'll be in the Halloween stuff. But sometimes people stash it. And they'll put it in down by where the floral stuff is, where all the ribbon is. You'll find the deco mesh there. And especially if you're looking for Halloween colors. I've noticed that a lot of the Halloween stuff has been really, really picked through. So, and that's just everywhere. That's not just at Dollar Tree. We are, I think, on our last one. And I have 2 left. Sorry. Trying to. 2 left. How's that? How many rolls do you use for each? So this wreath I used for about 2.5 rolls, or no, 1.5 of each roll. So, but I bought the 30 foot roll, okay, 10 inches, 30 foot by 30 feet. Dollar Tree, I think, carries the smaller ones, okay, so I would buy 6 of each color just to be on the safe side. I always overbuy. Always, always, always. Because you don't want to run out in the middle of doing a project and then you're like, oh crap. And you go back to go get it and surprise, but it's not there. So, I have learned that lesson the hard way. So 1.5 rolls made this size of a wreath. Ta-da! We're on our last one. Put this one on the wrong bar. Good thing I looked. It's got a tight fit now here, but so now that the wreath is done, now you want to look around and see if there's any place that you might want to add extra ribbon or anything else, but this is what it looks like. So I used, let me grab it just a sec. So these rolls here, the big ones, these are big ones. There's 30 feet in one of these big rolls. So they're 10 inches by 30 feet, okay? You need 1.5 of these, or I'm sorry, 2 rolls of each if you're gonna do these, okay? So I had 2 of these orange ones and 2 of these green ones, and that's what made this entire wreath so far, and I still have some left over. If you're going to use the smaller ones, you don't get as much in them. I think they're the 6 inch. They're about 6 inches. I don't have any of those on me to show you, but those, like I said, I usually buy about 6 each of those. I can't remember how many come in that roll. The dollar store, I think, sells the 6-inch rolls. So I always buy as much as I can just so that I won't run out, because you can run out and then you're like screwed because you can't find anything else. So 6 each. 6 of each color of the 6-inch ones. Does that make sense? You will have leftover, but it's better to have leftover than not enough, like I said. So if you guys are planning on making a lot of wreaths, then you're going to want to plan for that. This one is, let me look. I think this one is 14 inches. I'm looking for the tag so I can tell you for sure, but I don't think I have it in here. 16 inches. It's a 16-inch wreath. I think the dollar store sells the 14-inch ones. If you're going to a craft store, though, right now they have the type of wreath that I'm working with, they have them on sale. They're like 50% off. So like you saw, this one was $6.99, makes it $3.99. So that's what I would, if you're interested in making something like this size bigger, then I would do that. Hey Andrea, how are you doing? I think I need to put a ribbon in here. That's awesome. Never pay full price. Yeah, Hobby Lobby yesterday, everything for Halloween was 40% off. So last week I had gone to Joann's and got everything 50% off, but they didn't have anything. Like, their whole selection was picked through, and I had to get this done. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and spend the money. But it was fun. They, you know, they have some cool stuff there, so I can't complain too much. I'm just going to add another ribbon somewhere, or try. I don't know if this is big enough. I'm not sure if I should add some more to this or not. That's always my dilemma. I get crazy with the stuff, you know. But I keep forgetting that I have other stuff to add to it. So now might be a really good time to stop. Okay, I think we're going to stop. I think it's good. It's real fluffy. Ta-da! Okay, so now I'm going to add in the goodies. So I like to make a lot of my own goodies. And by goodies, I mean like the little witches and things like that. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this ribbon that I've cut. Got plenty of Halloween ribbon. You want me to send that to you? Good gravy. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this ribbon now. Probably make another wreath. Okay. Try and clean off my workspace here a little bit. And, alright. It's a mess, I tell you. Mess everywhere. Okay. So I have this cool little pumpkin that I got. It's kind of antique-y looking. Like I showed in the beginning, these little witch legs, witch feet. And I have a little witch hat. So, what I like to do is take the top off the pumpkin and just pull it off carefully. And then I'm going to stick, ooh, maybe I'm not. I didn't get all of it out. We'll try this one more time. Yes, I'm using wire cutters, I know. Alright, we're going to have to go about this differently. Anyway, witch hat, I'm going to shove it right in the top. I need my barbecue sticks. I don't have any. Ta-da! So now what I'm going to do is just put some glue in here. Like so. And probably around, don't you hate it when your glue gun like runs out of glue and you're in the middle of gluing the heck out of something? I gotta wait for that to settle. Just a second. I don't know that I'm going to put a face on this one. I don't know. I got the legs that I'm just going to put up here. I'm going to slide the comments here for a minute. I'm just going to push it up like that. Okay. So they have a little, I cut their little sticks down. They had sticks on them, I cut them down. And now I'm just going to put some glue on there. And I'm just going to shove it up there. That sounded terrible, but that's what I did. Just shoved it up. And now I have a little witch pumpkin. And her hat's crazy backwards. So we'll just fix that. Now I gotta re-glue. Maybe not. That was interesting. Yeah, she's cute. I love her. I really love the fur. She's cute. Thank you. Does she need a face? I don't know. I don't really feel like sticking a face on her. Okay, I need to quit playing with that thing or I'm going to end up poking holes in it. Alright. Spiders. So, I'm not sure what to do with this boo sign that I have. Oh, these spiders are glittery too. I love glitter. So I'd like to put the boo sign. Alright, I'm going to move this because I can't see what you guys can see. Alright. I would like to put the boo sign somewhere in here. But I don't know if it's going to fit because do this, I have to do it from the back, and then I'm going to have to use pipe cleaners and glue them. We can try this, but I don't know, kids. We'll give it a whirl, alright? Wish me luck. Just wish me luck. I don't know how this is going to work. But I guess if worst case scenario, I just have to take them off, right? It's not too bad. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Let me move this down. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. I'm just gluing pipe cleaners onto the boo sign because that's how I'm going to have to attach it to the wire. And then I'm going to have to pray that it's strong enough to hold that. So, man, my fancy little ideas. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Now I'm just eyeballing to see across from how far. I know you can't see what I'm doing right here. I'm just gluing it on. I'm gluing the pipe cleaner on the back of the sign. There. See? Just gluing it on. Nothing crazy. Okay. Now, if you have a Cricut machine, which I do, you could make your own signs and your own little things out of like chipboard and thicker cardstock. You could most definitely do that and it would be adorable. I didn't do it for time's sake. Because if I had sat here and showed you how to do all that, it would have taken me a long time. So, I'm going to have to let that dry because I've really put a lot of glue on it. You have this fancy little spider. But I want to wait until we put all this glue stuff on. So we're going to give that about another 30 seconds maybe to dry. But, yeah, she's cute. Does she need a face? Do you think she needs a face? I know you guys got this. You're going to love it. This is a fun project to do. You can just let your imagination kind of just go wild with it. It's pretty awesome. Alright, let's see. Nope, we're still not dry yet. Aw, cool, thanks. Then I shall leave her alone. You know what I should be doing is putting all of these. Alright, here's what we're going to do while we're waiting. Thank you, Tanya. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to go and I'm going to tuck all of these loosey-goosey things, the pipe cleaners. I'm going to just tuck them so that we don't have all of those loose, okay? Since we're waiting for that glue to dry on that sign. We don't want that to come apart. Gosh, I hope that sign works. It's really cute. So I am just wrapping these around on the top row, the pipe cleaners, just popping them around the top and tucking them in. you can cut them if you want with wire cutters, and then shorten them and tuck them in, but I'm not going to worry about that. You have any questions so far as to what I'm doing, or? This one is really long, so let me put it up, because I'll be rolling it forever. Hey Dawn, did you get the new WWE 2K19 or whatever that game is? My son had to have it. So I had to pre-order that thing. Got it yesterday. And I was just thinking, because I know you're a big wrestling fan. Did you see the wrestling quilt that I made for him for Christmas? No. Alright, here we go. Okay, don't be afraid to get your fingers in here. I have never played Pokemon. My kids used to collect the cards when they were little. And they loved Pokemon. I don't know what Ashley plays now. I know that her and her husband, he likes to play games. Not like games, but you know what I mean. Video games. And all of his friends think she's cool because she plays games with him. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. So, I am stringing. What I'm doing here. The boo sign is dry. So now what I'm going to do is attach it. See the boo sign? It's right here. I'm just attaching it via pipe cleaners that I glued on. Remember, we're going to pray that this works. Okay. Right. So I'm just sticking it through, feeding it through on the wire part. And I'm going to pick up my phone and show you, even though it's on a stand. Show you. These are what I'm attaching it with. See, it's in focus. Get in focus. And then I'm going to run it through the O, and then I'm going to wire it down, twist it down. I really hope you can see that. But if not, you'll see it when I'm done. So I'm going to... I've not done this before. Never. I usually just glue it down. Never tried actually tying it down or anything like that. So it's the first time for everything, right? Okay, that side seems to be a go. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see this in here, but now we're going to do this side of it. Push these out. Okay. Oh, I didn't need it. Oh, I did do it on that side. Okay. Good. Who knew? Lost that part. Come on, I know you're a tiny little piece, but let's get it going. Oh, I think we have a winner chicken dinner. Yay! I think it's gonna work. Maybe. You gotta love live videos because you are gonna laugh when you see this. And it's backwards. Oh, for the love of potatoes. Oh my goodness sakes. I cannot believe I just did that. Now, where's that little teeny tiny? It seems smaller than that. Alright. I cannot believe I just did that, guys. I'm sorry. Have these little gnat bugs flying around at. No idea where they're coming from. That's a fly. We're going to try this again. Okay. We've got this, kids. We have got this. You just have to play with it a little bit, tweak it, do whatever you need to do, but I did get it in there. I'm going to show you. I'm so excited. Yay! I seriously want to jump up and down right now because I'm weird. So excited! Woohoo! See? Lots can happen when you're on live video. Holy smokes, kids. Oh, it's crazy. Ooh, disturbed. Yeah, buddy. Awesome. My kids played, oh my gosh. We went to, where did we go? We went to Hobby Lobby one time with both my kids. I spend a lot of time at Hobby Lobby. And they were playing Pokemon Go in the store. Hey Samantha, how are you? Yeah, I hate flies. I hate bugs. I'm just not a bug girl. Don't like them. I don't mind like roly-polies and stuff like that, but I don't know. Sometimes they're just a real pain in the, you know what. I don't know. Shall we sit her on top of the boo? Or shall we? Don't know. We can glue her onto it. Pokemon Go. That was to keep us from dying of boredom. Christian. I would never bore you and Ashley. I love you. You guys act like you're so tortured. Yeah, my poor son, I give him guilt trips when he doesn't go to the craft store with me. It's really bad. I'll be like, but I'm an old lady. What if I fall down? Who's going to be there to pick me up? Such a bad mom. But it's funny. Because you know what? It works. It definitely works. But he tells me, you have a daughter, why don't you take her with you? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Come on. Get on this. Right, it always smells like cinnamon in there. It's awesome. That's why we love Hobby Lobby. They always have cool stuff in there. I don't know. I just don't know how you couldn't love it. I'm going to end up gluing this little guy to the boo sign somehow. Get on. Yeah. I bet it was. See, live video, anything can happen, right? You watch all these people do all these crafts and it's all perfect and everything looks fantastic, right? Yeah. Not with Crafty Author. Real stuff happens. The only difference is you're not hearing all the profanities that usually fly out of my mouth. I'm keeping it clean today. But Yeah. If it falls off again, it's not going to be funny. I'm just saying. Okay, it probably will be. Ah, goodness. I probably messed up the sign because of the way I glued her on. I don't care anymore. Okay, now I'm going to glue on these spiders. Those are kind of cool. Actually, I can just clip those on. I got clips. Just clip them anywhere. Oh, those are really cool. That's easy. I like that. And then I'm just going to clip them in. Yes. Oh, I love it. Yes. South Carolina. That was fun. I missed that. I really missed being there. Did you go to the last Authors in the City? Just trying to figure out where to stick my spider. Probably right there. Okay. Now, aw, you are so lucky. You know what? She did ask me to sign at that one because it was the last year. And Steph was my literary agent. And I couldn't because my daughter got married that weekend. I was like, I'd love to, but I don't think it's going to work out. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. But, you know, kid weddings more important. So I cannot figure out what to do with this. I don't know why. I can figure it out, but I can't figure it out. Should go opposite of here. You know, this thing is giving me troubles. We have so far. How do we look? Can you see the orange spider? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Duh. Maybe I need to just clip him on like something like that. I don't know. It's the way this thing is clipping that's giving me an issue here. I'm going to glue it on. Yeah. Something. This is driving me crazy. So if you don't want to behave, I'm going to make it behave. Okay, be careful when you glue because you don't want to, thank you, you don't want it to, ouch, burn you to death like it's doing to me right now. The hottest male models. I have been out of the loop so long that I don't even know who they are anymore. Isn't that crazy? I will tell you though what I am going to do. I have already republished Kiss of Summer. I republished Tristan on Barnes & Noble because it got banned on whatchamacallit, Amazon and everywhere else. I don't know why. It's not bad. The Fixer series still is unpublished, but I'm going to get ready to republish it. And the whole trilogy. And I think I'm going to put it on KU exclusive, the whole trilogy. And then I had another story idea for a 4th Fixer story, which is awesome. So I've been taking notes and writing things down for that book, but my husband is like, I really don't want you to write anymore. He's like, you get a little crazy when you're writing. So, I don't know. So I'm just taking notes and writing things down here and there, but thank you. And hi, Wendy. And so, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of that, but I have been itching to write that story for about a month now. So, I probably will, and I think you guys will love it. And I have a lot of other stories that I need to finish that I started. It's just a matter of time, because right now I'm so busy with running his real estate business that I just don't have time to do anything. Like when I get home, I'm so tired, you know, and I want to do, like, I have this craft channel, and I have so many crafting ideas and things too that I want to share, but again, like when I get home from work, I'm toast. So all I want to do is watch mindless TV, you know. But yeah, so there will be another one coming, and it starts right where, well, I can tell you this much about the Fixer story, about the 4th one. So it starts out 10 years later from where it left off. Right. And jewelry. Right, Wendy. I watch jewelry. Yes, my friend Wendy sells paparazzi jewelry. These are some of the earrings, like the one I ripped out of my, like when I ripped it out of my ear earlier. That was me, because I'm just nuts. But anyway, she sells paparazzi jewelry, and everything is $5, and it is lead free and nickel free, which is awesome because I can't wear nickel. And they have some really, really beautiful pieces. So I spend a lot of money there because I love jewelry. You're welcome. I actually had to go through my jewelry box yesterday and this morning and clean it out and give my daughter some, because my jewelry box literally would not close, and it's still plumb full. And I found out, Wendy, that I ordered like 3 things that I already had. So there's that too. So Ashley got new stuff on top of it. Shoo, here we are. And then I've got this little spider that I need to stick somewhere on here. And I think I'm probably going to just maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll glue him on there, on our boo sign. Or maybe I'll put him, I don't know, I want to hear him jingle though. Don't you guys want to hear him jingle? Like, so cute. Like my grandson will love that. Let's try some. Yes, that's a pipe cleaner. That's what I was thinking, was putting them up at the top, but like right there maybe? Shut up, Christian. Oh my God, you're such a puppy. My son's giving me crap. Okay, what do you think, guys? I gotta make sure I'm holding it right. Can you see it? It's so cute. And here's our little spider up here. He jingles. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I think it turned out really, really neat. What do you guys think? Yay? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Sad face, happy face? Thank you. Well, this is it. So, thank you for joining me. There we go. Thank you. I think it turned out pretty cute too. This little sign though, I'm going to have to do something with it. The pumpkin's going to fall off again. So, anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. I will probably do another video on how to make a Halloween table runner. I made one for my table, and awesome. Good job. I'm excited for you, Dawn. So anyway, I will probably do a sewing tutorial next, and I'm thinking that I will do it over on my YouTube channel, because that's usually where I put all my sewing stuff. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, it's really easy and fast. Then go over to YouTube and look up Crafty Author, and you will find me there. So, and make sure you click on notifications so that you can get subscribe, and then get notifications so that you'll see when I upload a new video. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I've had a blast chatting with you. It's been good to catch up with some of you that I haven't seen for a while. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you soon.